Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to Hennessey High School. My name is Brady Gray. We've got a good, long-stayed rivalry here in 2A football. Chisholm Longhorns versus the Hennessey Eagles. Both teams off to rough starts on their season. Both teams looking to get back on track here in district play. Chisholm going to kick off here, Hennessy's homecoming night. The Eagles will have the football first. It is kicked off, and we have a ball game here. Hennessey taking it back all the way to the 33-yard line, excuse me. Brady Gray here on the call with you. Gordon Craig Gunnar Nelson is on his way, I promise. But we will see what this game has in store for us tonight. Chisholm's last game was a heartbreaker to Perry. They end up having a 21-14 loss to the Maroons on a last-second attempt that Perry was able to defend. Currently waiting on a roster for Hennessey, excuse me on lack of names, but they will take it, and they will start with a reverse. They're going to try and start on a trick play, and Luke Bellini, who's not going to have it. Beautifully defended there. Number 11, not a chance. The strong safety, Luke Bellini, comes flying in to stop that play. Quite a few returning players for Hennessey, I'm told. They didn't graduate too terribly many. Chisholm's dominance last year has been lost this year with the amount of seniors they ended up graduating, but Chisholm's looking up, hoping to trend forward, getting their first win of district play here. Throw the out route to number 11, and Cody Wickert with a great tackle. Number 11 again with the touch, and that's only going to net him 1 yard. Like I said, my apologies on Hennessey's names. I'm currently waiting on a roster to be delivered to me. Third and a short 9 yards upcoming, 2 running backs in the backfield. Eagles looking for their first down of the game. They fake the handoff again. Over the middle, number 11, right through his hands, and a good hit put on by Nick Dieterding and Cody Wickert. And 11 is down. That was an absolute pop. Very good pass by the quarterback, went right through his hands, and then he felt it. Regardless, the Eagles look like they are about to get their first punt of the day. Very, very good defense by the Longhorns. 2 play actions and a trick play, and they only got 2 yards out of it. End-over-end punt falls down at the Longhorn 35 and rolls just inside the 30, and that's where Chisholm will start their first offensive possession. Tandem quarterback room of Bryce Patton and Luke Bellini looking to lead the Longhorns to their first win in 4 weeks. Bryce Patton appears to be taking the first snaps, the passer of the two. He had a good game last game against Perry, regardless of the outcome. Only throwing 1 interception, that being the defensive stop Perry had as time expired. With Jesse Christie out, senior John Durn Shepard, will take the load at running back. Pitch out to Heston Daniels, cuts inside, has a seam, and turning forward for a good gain right at about 4 yards on the opening play from scrimmage for Chisholm. Chisholm being down a handful of linemen due to injury and otherwise. Choosing to focus on the power game, Coach Reinert told me after the game last week. Looking to see if they can just keep it in tight and keep it pounding forward. Again, Shepard now. He has a good seam. He almost pops free. Instead, only gets a first down regardless. Chisholm, 2 plays and a first down. A good start for them. First and 10 upcoming. Patton under center again in the tight set. Give it to Shepard off right guard, and he's stuffed at the line of scrimmage. And it appears that he fumbled the football, and Hennessey is on it. The Eagles with life. What will the referees decide? They do give the ball to Hennessey, and not the ending to a promising drive that Chisholm was wanting. Just been handed my roster. That fumble was covered up by number 11, who was the hot hand on offense, Caden Hawk. Regardless, Hennessey, their first positive play of the game. And before they do it, they're going to have to call a timeout to get their team set. 9:15 in the first quarter. Still 0-0, the first turnover of the game, courtesy of John Shepard coughing it up and Caden Hawk recovering it. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching Chisholm football on Squirtle TV.
You back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Versatile Networks can handle all of your school or business technology and wiring needs. Expanding into a new building or office space? We would love to give you a free quote for your network wiring. Are your computers outdated? Are your servers slow? Is your network underperforming? Is your wireless network weak? Let Versatile Networks come in and assess the situation and get you back up and running the way you should be. Call Versatile Networks today at 405-217-0267 or visit versatilenetworks.com for more information.
Back here at Hennessey High School, Brady Gray on the call. Gordon Craig, Gunnar Nelson to my left, a.k.a. Air Gordon. Hashtag take flight. Gonzalez now under center. Play action over the middle, a low throw to number 20, and they will call it a catch. That catch courtesy of Caden Rapp. It looked like it bounced off the ground to me. The third pass play for Hennessey, all 3 of which are play action in the power set. Gonzalez all by himself, running forward in the power set. And that will only net 1 yard. Chisholm a little mark of revenge there. 1 first down is all Chisholm has given up. That being said, it's been 2 drives and about 5 plays for Hennessey. They forced the punt on their first drive. And then subsequently gave the fumble right back to the Eagles. Now, Gunnar, a long-stage rivalry between the Eagles and the Longhorns. You being a member of the student section for almost all 4 games in your high school career, what can you say the energy's like at this type of a game?
It's always a little exciting there, standing in the stands, screaming for your boys.
Another play action, this time courtesy of a toss, and Gonzalez is going to take it himself as a flag is down, but the play so far nets 9 yards. We'll wait on the penalty call. It appears to be a hold against the Eagles, they're saying. And it is. That's going to negate a very good gain of the Eagles. Hennessey now on second and a long 19 yards. Excuse me, make that 21 as they step it off from the point of the foul. A little confusion on the play call for the offense as the clock begins to run now. 20 seconds on the play clock, 8 minutes and counting on the game clock. Gonzalez in the shotgun. Two wings to his left, and they shift to his right. Running back to his right. And he rolls that way and looks back the other way on a tunnel screen. They give it to Rapp. Very good tackle. And he fumbled the ball. And who's on it? It appears Ryan Riley of Chisholm. Did they give it right back? And they did. Chisholm football. Almost an unbelievable fumble there, as the ball was never even touched by a Longhorn. Regardless, it hits the turf. And it's Longhorn ball once again. In at tight end, the fan favorite for Chisholm, now wearing number 18, Cody Cross. As Hennessey gets an encroachment, it appears. That's going to go on the D lineman, number 53, Tyler Trotter. And that's going to make it 1st and 5 for the Longhorns.
Lots of flags and lots of fumbles early.
Discipline for both teams showing so far. We'll see if either one of them can tighten up. No deep defensive backs for Hennessey as they give it to Shepard one more time. And he is cut after a gain of 1. It's going to be up 2nd and 4. Hennessey going all out to stop the run there.
The video games always say it's a good time to go deep here on 2nd and short.
They set up in the power set again. Fake the pitch, and they give it to Shepard. He churns forward and has a little bit of a seam, and it appears he has enough for a 1st down. Gain of 5 on a short 4. Give or take about 20 yards now for John Duran Shepard as he takes over running back duties for Jesse Christie, who is out. Caleb Griffith now checks in for Cody Wickert. He'll be a subsequent fullback in this set as they go right back to the full diamond. They pass out of it. Patton looking for some help. Throws downfield. Has a man, but he was hit when he released it. Liam Johnson, the intended receiver. That's going to come up a little bit short. First pass play for Chisholm. Incomplete that time. Luke Bellini now checks in for the full house set. Bryce Patton will take a seat. 2nd and 10 upcoming for the Longhorns. Luke Bellini in the Wildcat. Motion to the left side, they take it that way, and Luke Bellini has a seam, barreling forward and hurdling for a gain of 6. The ground and pound game for Chisholm, regardless of the fumble earlier, has netted positive yards almost every play. They choose to stick with it as 3rd and 4 upcoming. The runner of the two quarterbacks, Bellini, stays in. Trio of backs in front of him as they motion to the left side. They counter it back to the right. Has a seam on the left side as he cuts back, and he falls forward for a gain of 5 and good enough for another Longhorn 1st down. The power running of the Longhorns proving fruitful so far. They've gotten a 1st down every set of downs they've had. And Bryce Patton checks back in, as does Cody Wickert. Hennessey Eagles proving to be testing out the bend but don't break method of defense as they line up in the 3-4 defense with no defensive backs deep. And a flag comes in appearing to be a false start. It is, and it's going to be 1st and 15. Bryce Patton, the more pro-style quarterback of the two, does have a better arm. We'll see if they throw out of this 1st and long situation. Wing T set, and they draw Hennessey right back off sides, and it'll be 1st and 10 again. Whether each team is playing chess or checkers is to be foreseen. Regardless, we're back to net 0.
Wouldn't be surprised if Chisholm runs here.
After about 30 seconds of game clock and 2 penalties, we're back here. Wickert in motion. They fake it to Shepard. Wickert on a deep wheel route. Barely caught it on his fingertips. Beautiful pass that time by Bryce Patton on the jet wheel. Beautifully done. The first completion of the game for Chisholm. And that's right at about 20 yards, courtesy of Cody Wickert off the motion. Up to the line quickly is Chisholm again. Wickert in motion again. Hand it to Shepard. Off left side, has a good seam, a good gain, breaks a couple tackles, and that's going to be net 13. They get right inside the 10-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and goal, Longhorns.
Chisholm's offensive line really opening up holes tonight.
Absolutely they are, and they have them all the way down to the 9-yard line in 2 straight plays. Same set to the right now. Wickert out left motions. Give it to Shepard again, this time on the right side. Hits a flock of Eagles there after a gain of about 4. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 5 now. First trip for either team in the red zone of the other team. In the full diamond, John Shepard in the backfield. They give it to him left side. Gets good cut tackle there by the Eagles, and that's going to net him just at half a yard. 3rd and 4 now for Chisholm. Pater to waiting. Now Chisholm subbing in Luke Bellini. Gunner, what do you do here?
Well, with Luke Bellini coming in, you kind of guess that they're going to give it to Luke and see if he can just power it into the end zone. You rarely ever see him throw.
In the backfield is Bellini. Shepard motions to the left. They fake the dive. He's looking to throw it. Almost throws an interception off the fake Tebow pop play. Chisholm agreed with you, Gunner, in thinking Luke Bellini would run it. Hennessey wasn't full, however, great coverage that time on the single receiver as Patton checks back in. Luke Bellini will stay in. This time he'll stay in as a tight end. 4th and a short 5 on the goal line. Timeout Hennessey, already their 2nd timeout of the half here before 9 minutes spent in the first quarter. 3:30 in the first, Chisholm knocking on the door, but it is their last chance. We're going to cut to commercial real quick. You're watching Chisholm football on Squirtle TV.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Score that perfect design at Touchdown Graphics just north of the curve in Pond Creek. They offer screen printing and embroidery on t-shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more. Show your spirit for your school, team, club, or special event with a custom design from Touchdown Graphics. Call 580-532-4579 or see them online at touchdowngraphics.com. Touchdown Graphics. It's good.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
4th and goal, Chisholm Longhorns. 0 the scores. Bryce Patton rolls out, looks for a throwback, and gets it. Liam Johnston, touchdown on the beautiful crosser call by Joey Ryder. 3:30 on the game clock. It's going to be 6-0 in favor of the Longhorns on the touchdown pass by Bryce Patton. Crossers beating the man coverage. Extra point awaiting. Heston Daniels, his 2nd week, taking the kicking duties away from Randy Rosal due to Randy nursing an ankle injury. And they set up in the swinging gate. They look to run a play out of it. They give the jet sweep to Bellini. He has a little bit of room, and he falls forward. Nice. Good for 2 points. 8-0 Longhorns is your score. 3:30 on the game clock. Hennessey had momentum their last drive, but coughed it up on the bad fumble, courtesy of Caden Hawk. We'll see if they can answer the Longhorns. Now Gunner, a great drive, focusing on the run. Complimentary passes push them downfield, a combined 40 yards on both attempts, and get them a touchdown. What do you see from Hennessey coming out here in their next drive?
It wouldn't surprise me if Hennessey came out and ran the football. Chisholm's defense playing strong so far. I'd like 3 and out here, get Chisholm the football back, and let's score one more time.
Lead running back for the Hennessey Eagles, number 36, Keegan Kreitz, has yet to touch the football. Actually, the only time he touched it was the first play when he handed off the reverse to Caden Hawk. Regardless, we'll see if they get him any more involved here on this first drive.
That was one of the best offensive drives from Chisholm we've seen all season. A good mix of the run and pass.
Absolutely it was, as they now take over on the defensive side of the football. Heston Daniels kicking off from his own 40. End over end kick. Fielded at the 22-yard line, and then falling down is number 6, James Sims, the freshman. And Hennessey is going to have to take over from their own 23-yard line. A good long field for them to try and answer. 8-0 in favor of the Chisholm Longhorns. 3:31 on the game clock. Sebastian Gonzalez, quarterback for Hennessey, looking to lead his team out and try and get an answering drive. Two receivers are the bottom side of your screen. Caden Hawk in the slot is in motion. They hand it off to Kreitz this time, his first touch, and he churns the power back forward for a gain of 4. Keegan Kreitz, power back for Hennessey, built about like the newfound power back for Chisholm, Cody Cross. An absolute load to take down.
Chisholm's defense had some trouble with power backs in recent history, last couple weeks.
Week 3 against Perkins Tryon, the power backs duo that they had combined for about 200 yards. We'll see if they can keep their two-way counterpart power back in check. Two receivers to the bottom again. Hand off to Kreitz again off left side. He bounces out, lowers the shoulder, and falls forward for a gain of 9. First down.
Feels weird being on this side of the field, Brady.
Absolutely. Last time Chisholm was here, across the field now on the away stands. Chisholm got out of there with a 55-8 victory. (8-0) the score here after 2:30 on the game clock. Official timeout for the offensive lineman of Hennessey to retie his shoe, and now we're back to play. Same set now in the shotgun. Quick screen to Caden Hawk now. Cody Wickert couldn't quite get the tackle, and there's going to be a holding call on number 5. That one, Jay Jeck, likely to get the penalty. Second time they've ran that quick screen concept to Caden Hawk. The first time he coughed it up on the only fumble for Hennessey. This time they get a penalty from another player. Coach Hicks likely not going to go back to that concept. Marking it from the spot of the foul, 10 yards. It's going to be first and 23, excuse me. Gonzalez in the shotgun. Kreitz just behind him on the right side. They give it to Kreitz on the double pulling guards. Kreitz pulling bodies now. Falling forward for a gain of 4 again. Gonzalez has yet to throw a pass downfield this drive.
If you're Chisholm's defense, you got Hennessey right where you want him. 2nd and long. And they're focusing on the power run game.
Second down and 20 now for the Eagles. Gonzalez in the shotgun again. Straight QB power off the right tackle. Trying to move a pile, but only gaining 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd and very long, probably about 16 yards for the Hennessey Eagles. Like I said, the Eagles here on homecoming, looking to upset long-set rival Chisholm Longhorns. Chisholm currently leading 8-0, just under 1 minute left on the first quarter game clock. 3rd and 16. Pistol set again for Gonzalez. 2 receivers to the bottom. They fake the quick, and wide open is a guy. But instead, Gonzalez gets sacked. Chisholm blew the coverage, but Trevor Fromm and Keegan Goddard were in there to save the day. Like I said, number 5, J-Jack, was wide open down the left sideline. However, the Chisholm D-line saves him. It's going to bring up 4th down and 30 plus.
Chisholm's going to get pretty good field position here to start their next drive.
Double win for them as they both dodge a bullet and get the advantage.
High punt.
High knuckleballing punt. Falls at the Hennessey 35 and rolls back to the 32. Chisholm, a very short field upcoming. They scored last drive. We'll see what they have here. Second quarter upcoming here on Squirtle TV. You're watching Chisholm football.
When it comes to cellular service, why pay for data you don't use? Pioneer Cellular offers a variety of plans designed to give you the lowest prices on the data you and the others on your plan really need. That's why people all over are switching to Pioneer. Pioneer Cellular can save you money on your family plan, no matter how you define family. Do the math. Visit our website at gopioneer.com, call us at 800-641-2732, or stop by a local Pioneer store. Find out how much we can save you.
Great Plains Land Company came together out of a desire to return to what a land company should be, a client-centered organization as passionate about the land as you are. Land is not something we deal with from 8 to 5. Land is truly our passion. Whether you are looking for your dream property or listing a property, you need an experienced land specialist working for you. We invite you to call our Great Plains Land team today at 405-761-4808.
Back here at Hennessey High School, Eagles had a sure touchdown negated by the defensive line of Chisholm getting the sack on Gonzalez. Regardless, Chisholm has the football in plus territory already, taking off from the Hennessey 34. Quick screen out to Cody Wickert. Cody crossed the mobile lineman trying to get out there and make a block. However, Caden Hawk makes a great play on the football. Play only netting 2 yards. Now, Gunner, is a big man yourself. I bet you're happy to see them giving Cody Cross a little bit of love at a skill position, letting him be more diverse in their offense.
Oh, last week when he scored the touchdown, I've never had a bigger smile on my face.
Same set to the left side now. Wickert in motion. Give it to Shepard. Has a seam off the left side. Tries to bounce it out. Barreling forward and falling forward for a gain of about 9. Good job by Shepard to fall forward, and that gets him a first down.
John Shepard came in and took the reins at running back, and he's had his game last week and this week. He's been running the football really well.
Very efficient is the senior, now stepping up for his team. Luke Bellini checks in at quarterback for Bryce Patton. Wildcat set Chisholm. Readjusting his linemen, or his running backs rather. Fake it to Shepard. Luke Bellini churning forward. Power runner still going, pushing the pile. Flags fly, and there's a good chance this was a face mask. Flags all over the field in different spots. It could be multiple fouls as well.
An incredible run from Luke Bellini.
That play netted 12 yards before the penalty. Let's see what it has after. PA announcer leaves his microphone on. Face mask against the Eagles. The only penalty on the field. That play is going to put him inside the 10-yard line again. Same set stays out for Chisholm.
Give it to Cody Cross. Let him do it again.
Luke Bellini in the power set. Last time they were in this set inside the 10, they tried the Tebow pass. Fell incomplete. Likely to keep it a little more simple is Coach Ryder in this as Shepard motions out. Being patient behind the line, looking for somewhere to run. Bellini trying to push the pile. Where do they say? And he got across the goal line. Touchdown Longhorns.
Pushing the pile.
First set of back-to-back touchdowns for Chisholm since week 1 against Fairview. Regardless, their offense has life here in this matchup. 10:30 left in the second quarter. They lead by 2 scores, 14-0 over Hennessey. Swinging gate set once more. Patton in the deep shotgun. Handed off to Luke Bellini. Tries to get a seam. Instead, gets swarmed by a host of Eagles. Nevertheless, 14-0 Chisholm. We're going to take one more quick break. We'll be back with you here. You're watching Chisholm football on Squirtle TV.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Hennessey High School, Brady Gray on the call with you on Squirtle TV. To my left is Gordon Craig Gunner Nelson III, a.k.a. Air Gordon.
Hashtag take flight.
Chisholm, their second touchdown of the game, courtesy of Luke Bellini on the power set. They're going to kick off right back to the Eagles. The penalties pinned the Eagles deep, gave them no chance of converting. A bad punt led to a Chisholm touchdown as a little pooch kick by Heston Daniels is taken at the Hennessey 28. A little bit of room in, falling forward all the way to the 40-yard line is Weston Smith, the freshman. Good return by him. They're going to start at very good field position at their own 40. Go ahead, Gunner.
I don't know about you, Brady. I'd like to see Hennessey start to throw the football a little bit more.
On third and long, their last possession. Off the trick play pass, Sebastian Gonzalez had J-Jack wide open down the left sideline, but the defensive line at Chisholm got to him in time to stop the play from happening. A sure touchdown. Regardless, we'll see if they go back to some sort of concept like that this drive. Tight end shifting for Gonzalez. Rolling out to the right side, looking for a throw. Beautiful play made there by Heston Daniels. The strike to Jay Jack, deflected out of bounds. Number 40 for the Longhorns, stretching out parallel to the ground. Beautiful play there. Gonzalez gets the play call, brings it into the team. 10:22 left on the second quarter game clock. 14-0 in favor of the Longhorns. 2nd and 10.
Little run play here to make third down shorter. Probably work well.
Same formation as last. Kreitz to the right side, and there is a flag on the field. before the snap. They're going to call it delay of game. Did not get the play in time. It's going to be 2nd and 15.
Eagles just hurting themselves. Fumbles and flags.
Penalties and turnovers. Coach Hicks, unhappy with the discipline of his teams thus far. Same formation again. Gonzalez rolling to the right side again. J-Jack double move, long pass. Nick Dieterding's there, and he can't intercept it. Had it in his hands. J-Jack made the defensive play on offense. Regardless, it's going to be 3rd and 15. Pass there by Gonzalez on the double move was open. However, ball hung in the air too long. The free safety was able to make a play. Just like Gunner wanted, they tried pushing it down the field. 2 incompletions and a penalty. It's 3rd and 15. Caden Hawk, the feature receiver for Hennessey, was at the bottom of your screen. However, Hennessey is going to take their 3rd timeout of the half with 10 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Coach Hicks wanting to get in the correct set to potentially convert this 3rd and long. We're going to take a quick break. You're watching Chisholm football here on Squirtle TV.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Versatile Networks can handle all of your school or business technology and wiring needs. Expanding into a new building or office space? We would love to give you a free quote for your network wiring. Are your computers outdated? Are your servers slow?
Nick Dieterding making a very good defensive play to stop the long pass. Brings up 3rd and 15. Swing out to Kreitz on the toss, a conservative play call, and that's negative yards. The 3rd and 15 becomes 4th and 16. Hennessey looks like they're going to punt again.
I don't know if I would have wasted my last timeout.
Curious decision by Coach. Absolutely. Call a timeout to save time and then run the football. Chisholm still having all 3 of their timeouts as well as a 14-point score on the scoreboard. That punt nearly blocked. End over end sidelining kick. Lands at the Chisholm 37 rather, and rolls inside the 35. That's where Chisholm will start their next drive. 2 straight touchdown drives, courtesy of a Bryce Patton pass to Liam Johnston first, and most recently a Luke Bellini run of about 4 yards. 1 of 2 on 2-point conversions makes the score 14-0 in favor of the Longhorns. The power run game with complementary play actions. Very good play calling leading to that score. Bryce Patton under center in the wing T set. Cody Cross is that wing back as Heston Daniels goes in motion. Looking to pass is Patton. Throwing it into Cody Cross. It's intercepted by Caden Hawk. 29-yard line is where the Hennessey Eagles will start. Bryce Patton trying to rifle it in there to his second read. Caden Hawk steps in front of it, makes a very good interception, and runs it back for about 5 yards. Hennessey a little bit of life. After respotting the ball, they're going to start at the 28-yard line of Chisholm already. The best field position Hennessey has had all half, hoping not to squander it here. Change of momentum situation. Gunner, what do you think here for Coach Hicks and his play calling?
Well, they got great field position. Power run it. It's been working well for them, as long as they don't mess it up themselves by turning the ball over or causing penalty.
And they do here with Gonzalez by himself on the quarterback lead. Driving forward, still on his feet, and he falls forward for a gain of 4. Sebastian Gonzalez, the majority of the rushing yards for Hennessey already. Each time Hennessey has made it into plus territory, they have turned it over. Good job by the Longhorn defense to force them. Regardless, 2 receivers to the bottom. They hand it off to Kreitz. They run the reverse, and they pitch it back to Gonzalez. Throw it back to Kreitz, and he overshoots his man. May not have been a touchdown, but he was open for at least inside the 10-yard line. Gonzalez is beside himself. His first bad throw of the game. They ran the reverse earlier in the half, the very first play of the game. They run the reverse pass off of that. Both plays, netted 0 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 6. Caden Hawk, the lone receiver, to the top side of the field. Kreitz to the left side of Gonzalez. Fake it to Kreitz. Caden Hawk, double move. Down the seam, just overthrown, incomplete. Good coverage there by Cody Wickert. 4th down and 7 now for Hennessey, likely going for it. 8:28 on the game clock. 14-0 in favor of the Longhorns here on the 81 Classic.
I wouldn't see why you wouldn't pass it here if you were Hennessey.
12 seconds on the play clock as they were late getting the play in. Still waiting to get his players set as the clock runs down to 6 seconds, 5 seconds. They get set with 3. Gonzalez at 1. He gets the play off. Rolling out. Had 20 wide open. Where are they going to spot the ball? This is very close. It was a gain of roughly 6 yards, and they needed 6. What are they going to say? That play was complete to Caden Rapp on the tight end screen.
Are they bringing the chains?
Number 44, Langston Smith, with the good blocking in front of him. What will they say? They announce 1st down, Hennessey. Biggest play for them this half. They do convert it. However, they're still 18 yards from pay dirt. Gonzalez again, finally for the first time in this game, in the Chisholm red zone. Kreitz to his left. Quarterback dive off left tackle. Falling forward is Gonzalez. That's going to be another gain of about 3 yards. Despite the power back of number 36, Keegan Kreitz, Sebastian Gonzalez has been the lead rusher for Hennessey. Langston Smith in at fullback. Fake it to Kreitz, slant inside Caden Hawk, right through his hands again. That's Caden Hawk's 3rd drop this half. It was nearly intercepted by Cody Wickert, but he expected Hawk to catch it and wasn't ready for it himself. 3rd and 7 now for the Eagles. Likely 4 down territory. Regardless, will they run for position or go for the 1st down here?
3rd down and 7 from the 15-yard line.
Rolling out is Gonzalez. 1 receiver route. Instead, Gonzalez scrambles and falls forward inside the 10-yard line of Chisholm. And it's going to be 4th down and 1. Now, Gunner, I'm not a betting man, but if I was Chisholm, I would expect that quarterback dive again by Gonzalez. Their prime bulldozing play.
Yeah, if I was Chisholm, I'm putting as many guys on the line as I can, just stop them from gaining that 1 yard. 4th and 1.
Two fullbacks to the left side of Gonzalez. They do run the quarterback dive. He tries to get an edge, diving forward. What are they going to say? They call the game clock dead to spot the football. Chisholm saying they stopped them.
They did.
Chisholm football they hold. The dive by Gonzalez, not enough. It's going to be 1st and 10 Longhorns. 6:45 left on the game clock. Chisholm with 3 timeouts still and a 14-point lead. Plays like that make you question the predictability of your football team if you're Hennessey. Regardless, it is Longhorn football. Diamond set now for Chisholm. Handoff to Shepard off the left side. Spun around all the way to the, give or take, 14-yard line. Gain of 4.
Chisholm's defense playing really well tonight.
Playing like the defense of last season, which led the entire country in interceptions through Week 12. No interceptions for them this game, however, they did force a fumble. And they lead 14-0. 6 minutes left on the game clock. Patton on the naked bootleg all by himself. Has a lot of room. There's a flag down. Before the penalty, he got all the way to the 29-yard line. But it's in the vicinity of a holding penalty. The flag is. It is holding on Chisholm. They will mark it off from the spot of the foul right near the line of scrimmage. It's going to be half the distance to the goal. It's going to be 2nd down and right at 11 yards.
My years of Little League football, they always taught me to keep it in the pads.
Gunner doing his best Coach Merv impression. 2nd and 10. Shepard towards the weak side. He has a lot of room. Falling forward, and he gets a gain of about 9 yards. Bring up 3rd and a very short 1. Chisholm keeps it in the pads that time, nearly converting. Third and short for the Longhorns. Wing T set. Give it to Shepard. He has a lot more than 1 yard in him. He falls forward for a gain of about 7. Chisholm converting on their first 3rd down of the drive. 1st and 10. Shepard has had nearly half a dozen runs now that look like they're going to pop for a lot more yards than they do. Hennessey making some shoestring saving tackles. However, we'll see if that continues. Randy Rassall now in at running back. Cody Cross in motion, and there was movement on the O-line. False start against the Chisholm Longhorns. 1st and 15. Chisholm, uncharacteristic penalties early as well when you compare them to Hennessey. Less than the Eagles, however, Chisholm typically a very well-disciplined team when it comes to the yellow flags.
Yeah, it's been very rare this season for them to have this many penalties.
Rassall in at running back. Cross in motion to the left side. They give it to Rassall off the left side. Swarmed and churning forward is the sophomore. Give him a gain of about 8 yards. 1st and 15, he cuts it in half.
Chisholm's run game is doing well enough. Wouldn't be surprised to see a play action pass come here soon.
Their original touchdown drive, play-action pass, was a very, very big thing in setting them up inside the red zone of Hennessey. Straight drop back pass for Patton, looking deep, steps up in the pocket. He's finally swarmed in the backfield. It's going to be 3rd down and long after a flock of Eagles takes him down. Just under 4 minutes left in the half. Luke Bellini and Heston Daniels check in for the 2 tight ends. They go pro style. They're going to look to convert this here on 3rd and 14.
3:30 left on the clock.
No deep safety for Hennessey. Patton looking to the right, tunnel screen to Luke Bellini. He has a lot of space. Big man rumbling forward, and he has enough for a 1st down. 3rd and 15, he got 22, all the way to the Chisholm 44.
Beautiful play call from Joey Reinert.
Same spread set in, they're going to keep with it. Patton in the shotgun, Rosal to his right. Bad snap. Rosal catches it in the air, luckily, and he falls forward for a loss of 1. Hayden Cackle, the center, with a bad snap. Heads up play by the sophomore to grab it and fall forward. It's going to be 2nd and 11. Daniels in motion. Rolling right is Patton, looking downfield. Rifling it downfield. Cody Wickert is wide open and just overshoots him. Second and 12. Patton went for it all. Couldn't quite connect with his receiver. Chisholm forcing the ball downfield. Leads to 3rd down and long. We'll see what they have in store here.
I thought we had it there, Brady.
High arcing pass from Patton falls just too long. And he's in the spread set. Luke Bellini, the only up back. Looking to the left is Patton. Rifling it, throwing downfield, hanging in the air. Cody Wickert breaks up a near interception. And it's going to be 4th down and 11 on Chisholm's side of the 50. Bad release on the pass from Patton. Made it hang in the air longer than he wanted, and it's going to lead to a Chisholm punt. John Shepard, the running back, on to punt it. Hennessey jumps off sides. Will this affect the Chisholm play call as it becomes 4th and 6?
Fake it. Fake it.
The 3rd offsides penalty for Hennessey. They leave the punt group out there. Caden Hawk back to receive. They do fake it. Down the right side for Luke Bellini. It is incomplete. Back shoulder throw, cannot connect. Chisholm fails on the fake punt, and they're going to give Hennessey the ball in plus territory. 2:15 left on the game clock. Hennessey, no timeouts, but a very short field, attempting to get their first points of the game. Very quick half of football, 2 minutes away from wrapping up.
Chisholm's defense holding Hennessey to almost 0 success. See if Hennessey gets a bright look here going into half.
Kreitz in the pistol. They fake it to him. Longhorns all over Gonzalez almost immediately. Caleb Griffith and Cody Cross came almost unblocked, and that's going to be a sack for -6 yards. Gonzalez never had a chance as the clock still runs. Just under 2 minutes now.
That was beautiful.
The right defensive tackle and right defensive end for Chisholm. Almost untouched off the line of scrimmage. That play had no chance. Hennessey in no hurry to get the ball downfield as the clock rolls under a minute and a half by the time they get this snap off. In the power set, likely to run out the rest of the half. They give it to Kreitz. Luke Bellini is there to stop him, and so is Trevor Fromm as they force him after a gain of 1 yard. Timeout, likely for Chisholm as they look to save time left in the half on potentially getting the ball back and scoring one more time. Minute 20 on the game clock. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back here. You won't miss a thing. Here, you're watching Chisholm football on Squirtle TV.
Is your network underperforming? Is your wireless network weak? Let Versatile Networks come in and assess the situation and get you back up and running the way you should be. Call Versatile Networks today at 405-217-0267 or visit versatilenetworks.com for more information.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Score that perfect design at Touchdown Graphics just north of the curve in Pond Creek. They offer screen printing and embroidery on t-shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more. Show your spirit for your school, team, club, or special event with a custom design from Touchdown Graphics. Call 580-532-4579 or
3rd and 14 for the Hennessey Eagles. Minute 20 left in the half. Kreitz the deep back. They fake it to him. Gonzalez looking left. Pressured again from the left side. He's going to get wrecked in the backfield. Sack for -1 as Wyatt Groves and Ryan Riley were able to hit him first, and Luke Bellini came in and finished it off. It's going to be 4th down and 16. Chisholm taking another timeout to save the time in the half. Minute 13 left. Chisholm will have one left over for their offensive drive upcoming.
Looks like Hennessey's going to keep their offense out. Other quarterbacks coming off.
Coach Hicks, a couple of questionable calls in the half. This time level heads prevail as he looks to pin Chisholm deep in their own territory. It appears that way anyways. We won't know until the snap gets off. Regardless, Chisholm looking to pass it downfield. They have had success being complementary to the power run game, pushing it downfield. We'll see if they can do it here in the obvious passing situations. Keegan Kreitz will be the punter for Hennessey once again. Chisholm also on every single punt for Hennessey, I believe 3 of them. They have been nearly blocking it every time, so expect them to have their ears pinned back going for the ball here. Cody Wickert at his own 25-yard line. They nearly get to it again as Wickert lets it fly over his head. It rolls inside the 15. Very good punt by Kreitz. Chisholm has 90-plus yards nearly to hit pay dirt and 1 timeout to do it with.
Think Coach Reinert's just going to try to run out the clock and go to halftime, or you think he's going to try to score here pretty quick?
I wouldn't be surprised to see a screen of some kind here, something safe, see if it pops, and if he gets plenty of yardage, he'll keep going for it. If he doesn't, however, he'll be more than happy going into half with a 14-point lead. 2-by-2 set in the spread. John Shepard, the running back, to the left of Patton. Luke Bellini in the slot to Patton's right. Screen to Luke Bellini. He has it. He has a lot of running room. That running room was wiped out quickly, however. That play could have went big. Only nets a gain of 9 yards, 50 seconds, and counting. 2nd and 9, 45 seconds now. Same set. 40 seconds when they get the snap off. They look tunnel to the right side now to Heston Daniels, and he is tackled up around the head, and he falls forward. Clock will stop for a 1st down. Same play both ways, gets him 12 yards. Chisholm quickly back to the line. Clock back running, 30 seconds. Patton in the shotgun. Looking downfield, rolling to his right. Throwing it for Liam Johnson. It's going to come up short. 20 seconds left on the play clock. On the game clock, excuse me. Likely not enough time for Chisholm to try something else. The screen, like I predicted to Luke Blenny, had plenty of room. However, very good closing speed. I believe it was number 20, Caden Rapp, who came up with the heads-up tackle. In the spread set again. Pressure coming right in the face of Patton. He has to throw it out of bounds and away in the direction of Luke Blenny. Number 21, Ethan Buller, on the stunt from the middle linebacker spot, forced that quick throw. 3rd down and 10. Patton in the shotgun again. Quick screen to Luke Blenny. He gets as many yards as he can and falls out of bounds. 8 seconds left on the play clock. Likely 4th down upcoming.
Looked like 4th and 2.
Now if you're Chisholm, you have to get a 1st down here. Any failed attempt will stop the clock and give Hennessey a chance from around their 30-yard line. Shepard to the right of Patton in the shotgun. Throwing it downfield, intended for Liam Johnson and overthrown, and Hennessey's going to have a chance for points with 3 seconds left. Johnson had a step, Patton overthrew him. Instead, it's going to be 1st down and 10 from the roughly 31-yard line. And Hennessey's going to try and Hail Mary it into the end zone.
Chisholm's defense played well all half.
Last play of the half upcoming, barring a penalty on the defensive side. And then it's going to be a false start on Jay Jeck, excuse me. Receiver on the right side took off too quickly. They're going to try from their own 36 now. Jack forcing Gonzalez to stretch his arm out 5 yards deeper now. Caden Hawk, the receiver in the slot to the right side. Gonzalez looking to throw. Gets flushed. Flips it out just in time to avoid a sack, but it falls incomplete. That'll be the end of the half. Chisholm defense, the storyline here, as well as a re-energized offense. Their most points in a half, I believe, all season. They lead 14-0 against the Hennessey Eagles. We're going to take a quick break. We'll have a quick halftime for you upcoming. You're watching Chisholm football here on Squirtle TV.
See them online at touchdowngraphics.com. Touchdown Graphics. It's good.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
When it comes to cellular service, why pay for data you don't use? Pioneer Cellular offers a variety of plans designed to give you the lowest prices on the data you and the others on your plan really need. That's why people all over are switching to Pioneer. Pioneer Cellular can save you money on your family plan, no matter how you define family. Do the math. Visit our website at gopioneer.com, call us at 800-641-2732, or stop by a local Pioneer store. Find out how much we can save you.
Great Plains Land Company came together out of a desire to return to what a land company should be, a client-centered organization as passionate about the land as you are. Land is not something we deal with from 8 to 5. Land is truly our passion. Whether you are looking for your dream property or listing a property, you need an experienced land specialist working for you. We invite you to call our Great Plains Land team today at 405-761-4808.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Support your school's Booster Club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Versatile Networks can handle all of your school or business technology and wiring needs. Expanding into a new building or office space? We would love to give you a free quote for your network wiring. Are your computers outdated? Are your servers slow? Is your network underperforming? Is your wireless network weak? Let Versatile Networks come in and assess the situation and get you back up and running the way you should be. Call Versatile Networks today at 405-217-0267 or visit versatilenetworks.com for more information.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Score that perfect design at Touchdown Graphics just north of the curve in Pond Creek. They offer screen printing and embroidery on t-shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more. Show your spirit for your school, team, club, or special event with a custom design from Touchdown Graphics. Call 580-532-4579 or see them online at touchdowngraphics.com. Touchdown Graphics. It's good.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
When it comes to cellular service, why pay for data you don't use? Pioneer Cellular offers a variety of plans designed to give you the lowest prices on the data you and the others on your plan really need. That's why people all over are switching to Pioneer. Pioneer Cellular can save you money on your family plan, no matter how you define family. Do the math. Visit our website at gopioneer.com, call us at 800-641-2732, or stop by a local Pioneer store. Find out how much we can save you.
Great Plains Land Company came together out of a desire to return to what a land company should be, a client-centered organization as passionate about the land as you are. Land is not something we deal with from 8 to 5. Land is truly our passion. Whether you are looking for your dream property or listing a property, you need an experienced land specialist working for you. We invite you to call our Great Plains Land team today at 405-761-4808.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Versatile Networks can handle all of your school or business technology and wiring needs. Expanding into a new building or office space? We would love to give you a free quote for your network wiring. Are your computers outdated? Are your servers slow? Is your network underperforming? Is your wireless network weak? Let Versatile Networks come in and assess the situation and get you back up and running the way you should be. Call Versatile Networks today at 405-217-0267 or visit versatilenetworks.com for more information.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Score that perfect design at Touchdown Graphics just north of the curve in Pond Creek. They offer screen printing and embroidery on t-shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more. Show your spirit for your school, team, club, or special event with a custom design from Touchdown Graphics. Call 580-532-4579 or see them online at touchdowngraphics.com. Touchdown Graphics. It's good.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
When it comes to cellular service, why pay for data you don't use? Pioneer Cellular offers a variety of plans designed to give you the lowest prices on the data you and the others on your plan really need. That's why people all over are switching to Pioneer. Pioneer Cellular can save you money on your family plan, no matter how you define family. Do the math. Visit our website at gopioneer.com, call us at 800-641-2732, or stop by a local Pioneer store. Find out how much we can save you.
Great Plains Land Company came together out of a desire to return to what a land company should be, a client-centered organization as passionate about the land as you are. Land is not something we deal with from 8 to 5. Land is truly our passion. Whether you are looking for your dream property or listing a property, you need an experienced land specialist working for you. We invite you to call our Great Plains Land team today at 405-761-4808.
Back here at Hennessey High School, it is halftime. The Chisholm Longhorns leading 14-0 over the Hennessey Eagles. My name is Brady Gray. To my left is Gordon Craig Gunner Nelson III, a.k.a. Air Gordon, the man, the myth, the legend himself, is here in the flesh.
Brady, beautiful night for football. Chisholm's playing well. Couldn't be happier to be here with you.
Chisholm's best half of football they've probably played all year since week 1 against Fairview, in which they had their only win of the season, winning 19-7 over the Yellow Jackets. Here they lead 14-0 over the Eagles in the 81 Classic. Gunner, this is a very heated rivalry. It always has been for years. Right now it's all Longhorns, though. If you're Chisholm, what do you think you ought to do when you come out in this second half to try and keep it a multiple score deficit?
Well, defense has been playing well all game, multiple turnovers. So I wouldn't change anything until Hennessey changes something. And then the offense, pass game's been a little weak, but the run game's been working the best it has all season. So I try to stick to that until the Eagles can stop it.
Absolutely, the run game for Chisholm has worked well. Power sets with Luke Blenny at quarterback, adding to 1 touchdown, and John Duran Shepard, taking over running back duties last week for an injured Jesse Christie, is now in at running back, and he's having a heck of a day. He has everything except a touchdown. He has a majority of their rushing yards and multiple rushes of over 10 yards. Chisholm has yet to have one big play other than the deep wheel pass play to Cody Wickert, which was for about 25 yards, however. On the Hennessey side of the football, though, the defense has been bending and breaking on 2 occasions. That being said, they have forced 2 turnovers. The biggest Achilles heel for the Eagles over on both sides of the football has been penalties. They've been in multiple third and very long situations due to no fault of their own, other than the penalties they're allowing to happen. If you're the coach for Hennessey, what do you think you do there?
Well, they've tried to push the ball down the field a couple times. Both times the ball's been overthrown. I wouldn't leave it. I wouldn't leave the pass game away from the Eagles. Their power run game's been working real well. It's about the only time they've moved the football. So I'd focus on that power run game and try to get some play action interweaved in there.
Absolutely. Sebastian Gonzalez, the quarterback for Hennessey, when he's had time to throw, he's been on. That being said, he's been sacked 3 times. One of which time he had a wide open receiver downfield, which he was about to throw the ball to, but he got tangled up at the last second. 6 minutes and counting until halftime ends. We'll be back with you then. Chisholm leading 14-0 over the Hennessey Eagles. Chisholm gets the ball at half. Brady Gray with you. Gordon Craig, Gunnar Nelson to my left. You're watching Chisholm football. We'll be back with you right after this here on Squirtle TV.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Support your school's Booster Club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Versatile Networks can handle all of your school or business technology and wiring needs. Expanding into a new building or office space? We would love to give you a free quote for your network wiring. Are your computers outdated? Are your servers slow? Is your network underperforming? Is your wireless network weak? Let Versatile Networks come in and assess the situation and get you back up and running the way you should be. Call Versatile Networks today at 405-217-0267 or visit versatilenetworks.com for more information.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Score that perfect design at Touchdown Graphics just north of the curve in Pond Creek. They offer screen printing and embroidery on t-shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more. Show your spirit for your school, team, club, or special event with a custom design from Touchdown Graphics. Call 580-532-4579 or see them online at touchdowngraphics.com. Touchdown Graphics. It's good.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
When it comes to cellular service, why pay for data you don't use? Pioneer Cellular offers a variety of plans designed to give you the lowest prices on the data you and the others on your plan really need. That's why people all over are switching to Pioneer. Pioneer Cellular can save you money on your family plan, no matter how you define family. Do the math. Visit our website at gopioneer.com, call us at 800-641-2732, or stop by a local Pioneer store. Find out how much we can save you.
Great Plains Land Company came together out of a desire to return to what a land company should be, a client-centered organization as passionate about the land as you are. Land is not something we deal with from 8 to 5. Land is truly our passion. Whether you are looking for your dream property or listing a property, you need an experienced land specialist working for you. We invite you to call our Great Plains Land team today at 405-761-4808.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at
now. Back here at Hennessey High School, the 801 Classic, Chisholm up 14-0 over the Hennessey Eagles. Chisholm also getting the ball back at halftime. Chisholm pitched a shutout on their opening half of football. We'll see what they have here on offense. Cody Wickert takes it from his own 23. Has plenty of running room. Turning forward, he dives right all the way to midfield, and they're going to have perfect field position to open up this half.
Couldn't ask for a better start if you're the Longhorns.
Absolutely. Chisholm, after they reset the ball, they're going to start at their own 49-yard line. Luke Bellini, the Wildcat quarterback, to open up the half. 51 yards from Paydirt. Senior in the shotgun. Off right tackle. Patient behind his line, stepping over a couple of Eagles and falling forward for a gain of 3. Luke Bellini, the lone rushing touchdown of the ball game in the second quarter. Made the score 14-0. Same formation. This time from the plus 48. Fake the handoff to John Shepard, and Luke Bellini gets tripped up and falls forward. The ball came out, but they're going to say he hit the ground first. Eagles not too happy about that call. Regardless, it is still Chisholm football and near a first down. See what they say once they spot it. And they say first down, Longhorns. Or do they? They call first down. The clock was running the entire time as it rolls under 11 minutes. Probably to Chisholm's favor, but regardless, first down, Longhorns.
First down and 10 for the Longhorns.
Same formation. 2 running backs to the left side of Bellini. Shepard, the lone back, to his right. 2 tight ends. This time looking to pass is Luke Bellini. Cody Cross is open again. The lineman falling forward all the way to the 8-yard line. That pass, more than what he had last game. It wasn't a touchdown, but it's good for about 35 yards. The lineman converted to tight end due to necessity, really. Gets his second reception of the season, and it's another big one. Same formation again, Luke Bellini in the shotgun. Right side, cutting inside, good cut. And he's going to fall back to the original line of scrimmage.
Luke Bellini on the keeper. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Cody Cross usually does blocking back there. Defense can lose sight of him. All of a sudden he's down the field with the football in his hands.
Senior lineman put 18 on his back so he can be a skill player, and 2 completions to him for about 60 yards total and a touchdown for him on the season. Bellini again. Cross in motion. They run to that side left. Lowering the shoulder is Luke, and he falls forward for a gain of 3. It's going to be 3rd down and 4 from the goal line.
Maybe try a little short pass play like they tried earlier in the game.
Coach Reiner gets the play call into the senior quarterback. Same formation they've ran all drive. Shepard in motion to the left side, and they counter it away from that, and he will bulldoze towards the goal line. Did he make it in? They say no. They got him right at the half-yard line.
Fumble.
And they say fumble on the play. It appears. Will this promising drive lead to points or a turnover? What are they saying? Eagle football from the half-yard line. Luke Bellini, the second fumble of the game for the Longhorns. And it couldn't have came at a worse place on the field. Inches away from Paydirt, it would have been 4th and inches. Instead, 1st and 10, Eagles. And they say Luke Bellini fumbled it into the end zone, and it was recovered in the end zone. Therefore, a touchback, Hennessey. They will start at the 20-yard line. Newfound life for the Eagles. They've yet to put a point on the board. They've been inside the red zone of Chisholm twice, have yet to get any points. We'll see what this drive has. Gonzalez in the shotgun. Kreitz to his left, to his right, excuse me. They run to that side. Quarterback Power has a little bit of room, falling forward for a gain of 11. Good first down run for the sophomore quarterback.
Running's been the only bright side to the Eagles' offense tonight.
They had early success throwing. Some very good designs by Coach Hicks to get guys open down the middle of the field. And Gonzalez put it on the money each time. That being said, ever since, they haven't had a good play design, nor has there been a good completion because of it. Same formation. This time Kreitz to the left. They give it to Kreitz off left side. He's cut down in the backfield, still on his feet, and he falls for a loss of 4. Chisholm defensive line tightening up there. Keegan Goddard in on the stop. Cody Cross checks in on the defensive line.
The Iron Man.
Second down and 13 upcoming. Two receivers to the top side of the formation. Kreitz to the left of Gonzalez. Late play call coming in from Coach Hicks. Communicates that to his offensive line, and they're set. 7:30 left on the game clock. Kreitz off right side. Has a seam. Turning forward. Falling for a first down. Give him 15 on second and 13. First down, Eagles. 24 yards rushing on 3 plays to start the drive, and they're moving. Gonzalez on the dive again. Falling forward for positive yardage. Give him 3. Nearing Chisholm territory. It's going to be second and 7. Gonzalez getting the play call from his coach. Play clock running down to 15 seconds already. It'll be inside 10 by the time they're set, and it is inside 10, and it's still running. 5 seconds on the play clock, and they get it ran. Double move on the slant and go. Downfield, underthrown, but still caught. Caden Hawk on the double move. And there's a flag in the backfield as Gonzalez hit the ground hard, likely roughing the passer to be tacked onto this. That being said, Hennessey has life, 33 yards on the completion to Caden Hawk on the double move. The first time Gonzalez has had time to throw downfield, he connects, and we'll see.
Roughing the passer.
It is roughing the passer, and they're going to be all the way to the 10-yard line, I believe, as it will be half the distance from the end of the play.
Hennessey's got all the momentum here coming out of half.
Chisholm on their heels, looking to tighten up here on the goal line. First and 10 from the 10-yard line. Will they have room for a first down, or will it be and goal to go? It is goal to go. This is their only set of downs to get into the end zone this drive. Chisholm backed up in their own end zone. Hennessey with momentum. Gonzalez takes a snap on the dive right side again. Patiently waiting, falling forward. Gain of 2 yards. 2nd and 8.
Hennessey with a little more energy here at the beginning of the second half. They're looking a little mopey in the first half.
Chisholm was inches away from a touchdown. Now Hennessey is only yards away from one. Gonzalez again on the dive, falling forward for 3. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Chisholm started with the football. A big pass play and some subsequent power plays got him to the 1-yard line before Luke Bellini fumbled into the end zone. Hennessey recovers, and they take it 80 yards now as Gonzalez looks to finish off the drive, cutting inside, falling forward.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Hennessey Eagles. Their first points of the game on their first drive, and they looked kind of dominant, people. 14-6 is the score. 5:40 left on the third quarter game clock. And they set up for the extra point field goal. Gonzalez on to attempt the extra point after his own touchdown. Jacek to hold. Low snap. Low kick. Did it make it over? It did. It only cleared the crossbar by a couple inches, but it's all it needed. 14-7 the score. 5:40 left on the game clock. We'll see if Chisholm has an answer. We'll be right back here. You're watching Longhorn football on Squirtle TV.
Support your school's Booster Club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation.
Back here at Hennessey High School, Hennessy's first points of the game, courtesy of Sebastian Gonzalez. Chisholm with the original drive of the half. Drove all the way to the 1-yard line before Luke Bellini fumbled the football into the end zone. Hennessey recovers and takes it 80 yards. And Gonzalez finishes off the drive with 3 straight quarterback dives and a touchdown. 14-7 is the score here in the 81 Classic, and we have a ball game again. Kickoff to the right sideline, and Bryce Patton will take it there. He has a lot of room to run, cutting back towards midfield. Flag down on the play, and it is going to be a return of about 9 yards to the 29-yard line, and we're going to see what the foul is. Hennessey with all the momentum, forcing the turnover and then a very dominant drive down the field. We'll see what the foul is. Was there a penalty even? Yes, there was. Holding on, blocking the back, on Chisholm. That'll be half the distance, I believe. They were on the plus side of the 25, therefore it'll be 10 yards stepped off. They're going to start from the 19-yard line, if my math adds up. 5:35 left on the game clock. The deficit 7. Chisholm leading, but Hennessey with momentum. Chisholm in the same power set that got him 50 yards downfield and a near touchdown. And they start here. Luke Bellini taking it himself. Has a lot of running room. Look at the big boy go. All the way down to the 45, angling towards the sideline and down at the 30. What a good answer that play. 50 yards even on the run. The senior making up for his mistake, fumbling into the goal line last drive. Gets him nearly halfway there in one play this drive. Bryce Patton comes back in at quarterback, and we are set. Luke will get a breather, and they're going to take off from the Hennessey 31 now.
Some energy back on that Longhorn sideline.
The offense did drive down the field last possession, however they ended poorly. Patton rolling to his right, looking for some running room. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. There's going to be a holding foul against the Longhorns likely. It appears on the far sideline Caden Hawk is down with an injury. And they're going to call a personal timeout for that. We're going to take a quick break. See if a young man can regain himself. We'll get the penalty figured out. We'll be back here on Squirtle TV.
And imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Versatile Networks can handle all of your school or business technology and wiring needs. Expanding into a new building or office space? We would love to give you a free quote for your network wiring. Are your computers outdated? Are your servers slow? Is your network underperforming? Is your wireless network weak? Let Versatile Networks come in and assess the situation and get you back up and running the way you should be. Call Versatile Networks today at 405-217-0267 or visit versatilenetworks.com for more information.
pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
Score that perfect design at Touchdown Graphics just north of the curve in Pond Creek. They offer screen printing and embroidery on t-shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more. Show your spirit for your school, team, club, or special event with a custom design from Touchdown Graphics. Call 580-532-4579 or see them online at touchdowngraphics.com. Touchdown Graphics. It's good.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each.
Back here at Hennessey High School, Caden Hall, left leg injury, able to walk off on his own power. Good for him. We'll see if he can nurse it and get back in the game. However, there was a clipping foul against the Longhorns on that play. Mark off 15 yards from the previous spot, and it's going to be 1st and 25.
Last spot you want to be is the Longhorns.
Double wing set to the high side for Bryce Patton. They motion to 3 guys that way. Run that way. Bryce Patton, a lot of running room. He'll get a lot of that penalty back. He falls forward for a gain of about 12, it appears. Make that a gain of about 10, and it's going to be 1st and a short 14. Short 15 yards. Good run by the passing quarterback of the duo, and Luke Blenny checks back in. Chisholm staying committed to the Wildcat set all half so far. It's netted a lot of yards. Luke Blenny up the middle again after the pass fake. He fumbles again. Did he get it back?
Looked like he fell back on it.
That is Luke Blenny's 2nd fumble of the half.
He got it.
Luke Blenny does fall back on it. He was hit very hard regardless. He's the 2nd time he's coughed it up. Chisholm dodging a bullet, but they're going to need a magic one here on 3rd and 9. Likely 4-down territory for the Longhorns. Blenny still in at quarterback. They run the counter to the left side. Cuts inside, does Blenny, falling forward. It's going to be 4th down and about 3 yards after the gain of about 6. Both teams trying to get loud. It's a long staged rivalry here between Chisholm and Hennessey, the 81 Classic. 4th down, same set, Luke Blenny at quarterback. 4th and 3. Hard count, didn't get anyone moving. 10 seconds left on the play clock. We'll see what Coach Reinert does. Likely going to call a timeout here.
Yeah.
They do. 4th down and 3. They're going to get the right play call. And Gunner, if you're Coach Reinert, what do you do here? Do you put another set in, or do you try something here out of the same formation they've ran literally almost all half?
I'm running the football for sure. I don't know who I'm giving it to. John and Luke have been our strongest runners all game. And I trust either of them to get the job done. I don't see him passing the ball, Brady.
We'll see what they do here. 3:23 left on the game clock here in the 3rd quarter. Chisholm 2 timeouts left in the half now. 4th and 3 upcoming. Chisholm leading 14-7 over Hennessey. Opening drive of the first half. Luke Blenny accounted for, I believe, 100% of their yards, both through the air and on the ground. 1 pass play to tight end Cody Cross, netted about 30 yards. The other 25 was Luke Blenny running. He got within inches of the goal line, trying to stretch it out over the money line. Ends up fumbling into the end zone, and Hennessey gets on it for a touchback. They go from their own 20 and absolutely march it down the field for a touchdown, courtesy of Sebastian Gonzalez. Hennessey, a lot of momentum right now. That being said, a very pivotal play here in this half. 4th down and 3. Bryce Patton is in at quarterback, and they bring out the wing T set, the first time they've ran this formation all half. Fake it to John Shepard. They're looking to throw. Looking for Cody Wickert on the out route, and he out threw him. had him open for a first down and missed him. 1st and 10, Hennessey Eagles, 3:20 left on the third quarter game clock.
Reiner must have thought that they're going to put everyone on the line to stop the run, so thought it'd be an easy pass play for Bryce Patton.
It really was. He had Cody Wickert wide open for a first down. All he had to do was hit him. That being said, he missed. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Eagles. Coach Reiner trying to lean on his defense. That being said, their only drive of the half, they looked very suspect. We'll see what they have here. 2 running backs for Gonzalez. Gives it to one of them in Kreitz. Bounces it outside and cuts inside. And then dragged down to the line of scrimmage. Good tackle for Luke Bellini. Give him a gain of 1. $14-7 the score here. 3 minutes and counting. It appears number 11, Caden Hawk, comes back in for Hennessey. Good to see him. He was injured on the last defensive drive. Came up hobbling. He's walking fairly straight up now. Deep shotgun for Gonzalez. Little touch pass up to Hawk, and he has a little bit of space, and that space closes quickly. Touch pass, jet sweep, and that's 0 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 9 Eagles. Third and 9, Hennessey.
Chisholm get a 3 and out here. It'd be really good for their confidence after Hennessey marched the ball down the field fairly easily last drive.
Trips to the bottom of your screen. Out of the trip set, they run it on 3rd and long with Kreitz. Questionable play call, and that's a first down. The power back goes on 3rd and long and carries them for a first down. Hennessey. First and 10 now from the 35.
Hennessy's running back, when he gets a full head of steam, he's hard to bring down.
Keegan Kreitz alone in the backfield. He's the lone running back in the set here. Confusion on the formation for Hennessey is going to lead to a timeout as the play clock was running down. We're going to take a timeout as well. Minute 30 left on the third quarter game clock. Chisholm 14-7, Hennessey driving. We'll be right back here. You're watching Chisholm football on Squirtle TV.
Every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Dieselhorst, and we are here to help.
When it comes to cellular service, why pay for data you don't use? Pioneer Cellular offers a variety of plans.
Back here at Hennessey High School. First and 10 Eagles. Trips to the bottom of your screen. Hennessey is driving, converting their second first down of the drive just a second ago. Fake it to Kreitz, looking to pass is Gonzalez, rifling it up the seam for Langston. He makes the catch, and he's still going. Falling all the way to the 40-yard line. That play good for 25 yards. Langston Smith, the sophomore tight end, on a beautiful pass from his classmate, Sebastian Gonzalez, up the seam. First and 10. Clock now running, minute 20. And Hennessey's offense has been re-energized this half.
Coach must have said something. Let a fire underneath them.
In the shotgun. Give it to Kreitz. Patiently driving downfield, and 4 yards on the carry again. Staying ahead of the chains are the Eagles. Chisholm had him in 3rd and 9, not too many plays ago. And they ran the draw play to Kreitz, good for a first down. Hotly contested game here in the second half. Hennessey is driving in the shotgun. Fake it to Kreitz. Gonzalez going to take it by himself on the Double guard pull, and he's going to get about a yard and a half. Luke Bellini and Ryan Riley were happy to meet him in the hole there. It's going to be third and a short 5 yards for the Eagles. To the line quickly. In the shotgun, hard count, and Chisholm went off sides. That's going to be first down, Hennessey.
Chisholm just hurting themselves early. Giving Hennessey extra possessions and extra yards. That's not how you win a football game.
12 seconds left on the game clock. Likely won't get another play off, I believe. Down to 6 seconds, and that'll be the last play of the half. Or the quarter, excuse me. Third quarter ending. Hennessey, the only score of the third. 7-14 in favor of the Longhorns, but the Eagles have all the momentum. We'll see if they can tie it up or even take the lead here after the break. You're watching Chisholm football here on Squirtle TV.
Designed to give you the lowest prices on the data you and the others on your plan really need. That's why people all over are switching to Pioneer. Pioneer Cellular can save you money on your family plan, no matter how you define family. Do the math. Visit our website at gopioneer.com, call us at 800-641-2732, or stop by a local Pioneer store. Find out how much we can save you.
Great Plains Land Company came together out of a desire to return to what a land company should be, a client-centered organization as passionate about the land as you are. Land is not something we deal with from 8 to 5. Land is truly our passion. Whether you are looking for your dream property or listing a property, you need an experienced land specialist working for you. We invite you to call our Great Plains Land team today at 405-761-4808.
12 minutes left in regulation as the fourth quarter is about to begin. Hennessey trailing 14-7. That being said, they've scored 7 unanswered, and Chisholm is on their heels on defense. They can hand off to Kreitz. Double move. Looking for... Was that caught? And driving to the end zone, number 11, Caden Hawk, rising from the ashes of an ankle injury, and he scores his second long pass. This one good for 6. Touchdown, Hennessey. It's a 1-point ball game. Very good coverage by Cody Wicker, but he didn't get his head around to see the football, and Caden Hawk grabbed it right off his nameplate and fell in for the score.
3 big pass plays, bringing Hennessey back into this football game, making it even here at the start of the fourth.
The first extra point was not a good one, but it still went in. That being said, they're going to go for 2 in the lead here. Power draw by the quarterback, churning forward. It is good, and Hennessey has their first lead of the ball game, 36 minutes and 8 seconds from kickoff. Chisholm is quiet on their sidelines and absolutely on their heels. We'll see if they even have an answer in them. Their opening drive of the half, they couldn't be stopped. They converted on many third downs and a long pass play to Cody Cross. However, a goal line fumble by Luke Bellini led to 15 unanswered by the Hennessey Eagles.
Hennessey Eagles throwing the horns down. They got all the energy. Chisholm's offense better come out here and do something before this gets out of hand.
That was Sebastian Gonzalez's second touchdown of the half. His first was a quarterback dive like they had on the 2-point conversion earlier in the third quarter. That being said, it is all Hennessey right now this half as they go to kick it back off. '81 Classic proving to be a good one thus far. We'll see if Chisholm has an answer in them. Sebastian Gonzalez to kick it off. Right down the right hash, and Wickert takes it from his own 20. Makes a cut at the 30 and falls forward to the 35. Make that 33, and that's where they will start. Excuse me. Chisholm on their heels, whereas Hennessey has all the momentum right now. We'll see if the Longhorns have an answer in them. Likely going to go back to the ground and pound that had so much success in the third quarter. That being said, Luke Bellini has fumbled twice this half. He's gotten one of them back. And the Wildcat falling forward for a gain of around 5 yards. And there's another Hennessey Eagle down on the field. And that one, number 3, Aiden Valdez, he gets up, holding his left shoulder. He will stay in the ball game. Same set for Chisholm. They got 6 the first play. Same motion for Chisholm. Same play. Luke Bellini cutting inside, driving forward. Another gain of about 6 yards.
It's not like Chisholm's not been able to move the football. We've had big explosive plays. We've just made late mistakes that burn the drive.
They've driven the ball down the field with ease both drives. The first drive, the Luke Bellini fumble that ended the drive and began the Hennessey comeback. The second drive stopped by a clipping penalty for 15 yards. And that play is stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Number 3, Aiden Valdez, and number 2, Weston Smith in on the tackle. Valdez still holding his left arm. He's in pain, but he's staying in. He's really hurting. Surprising Coach Hicks doesn't have a sub for him. Same set again. 2nd and 9. Play to the right side. Luke Bellini stuffed after a gain of 2. It's going to be 3rd and 7. Giving up positive yardage are the Eagles, but they are stopping the run game, and they are more than happy about that. Potentially 4 down territory for Chisholm. They keep in the same formation, same personnel. 3rd and 7. Luke Bellini patiently waiting, now has a bit of running room, falling forward. It's going to be 4th down and 3.
3, slow to get up again.
That's Valdez. He is really hurting now, but he is laying it all out there on the line for his team this drive, trying to get a stop. 4th down and 3, timeout for an injury. And that's another Hennessey Eagle who's down writhing in pain. I'm going to try and get a number on that.
Looks like 31 from here.
That 31
doesn't exist.
Not listed on the roster, excuse me. The PA announcer says it's number 21, Ethan Bowler, who is hurt.
That's close.
We're going to take a quick break. 4th down and 3 upcoming for the Chisholm Longhorns. Hennessey with all the momentum. We'll be right back here on Squirtle TV.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional.
4th down and 3, Chisholm. The most pivotal play of the half thus far. Chisholm trailing by 1 point. Luke Bellini looking to pass out of the power set. Throwing it short to Liam Johnson. It's complete. Does he have the first down? Yes, he does. First down. Gain of 4 on 4th and 3. Luke Bellini hangs in there and converts. Good catch by Johnston. He had the first touchdown of the game, courtesy of a Bryce Patton goal line pass. And it's going to remain Chisholm football, 1st and 10 from the Hennessey 44. They've ran the same formation all half except for about 2 plays, and they keep going with it. Luke Bellini driving forward for a gain of 5. Still up, he says. Make that about a 6-yard gain for the senior.
I'm Luke Bellini, I'm keeping 2 hands on that football at all times.
He has 2 fumbles this half, one of which began the Hennessey comeback. The other he was able to regain himself. That being said, this drive burning up quite a bit of clock for Chisholm.
Yet to see John Shepard run the ball much this half. He had a great first half.
The only carries this half, I believe, are by Luke Bellini and Bryce Patton. 3 guys to the left side, and they run towards it. Luke Bellini trying to get a first, instead gets stuffed after a gain of 2. Number 11, Caden Hawk, has been all over the field offensively and defensively, and he makes that play there. 3rd and a short, 4 yards.
Luke Bellini looking to be a little tired out there. Carrying most of the load this half.
He has accounted for all of the yards this entire drive. All of the rushing and the 1 pass completion to Johnston. Regardless, 3rd down and 3. Motion to the right, they run back left. Luke Bellini slowly hitting the hole, and they only get 1. It's going to be 4th down again. Luke Bellini not hitting the hole very hard, likely gassed. It's pretty hard not to be when you're doing power offense for 30 straight yards by yourself. 4th down and 2 for Chisholm from the Hennessey 38.
Same set.
Same formation as the last 4th down. Same personnel. Motion to the right side. They run to the right side. Luke Bellini, he's wrapped up in the backfield, and Hennessey turns it over on downs. They look to add to their lead, and the crowd here is juiced on this sideline. Eagles rising from the ashes of a 14-point deficit. Nearly gave up a 21-point deficit. Instead, they lead by 1, and they have the football with 7 minutes to play.
Eagles barely able to move the football in the first half. They came out of the locker room, and they looked like a totally different team. Chisholm unable to stop them whatsoever.
Hennessey, 2 offensive drives this half, 2 touchdowns. And the entire team, rushing and passing, has been pivotal in the entirety of this offense this half. They start with a handoff to Kreitz, cuts inside. The big boy's rumbling, still falling forward. Give him 12, all the way to midfield. Chisholm was in full control, but now Hennessey has him by the throat. They're looking to add to this lead and burn as much clock as they can while doing it. Back to the line of scrimmage in the shotgun. Gonzalez takes the snap, fakes it to Kreitz, gets stuffed at the line himself. That's going to be no gain or a loss of 2. 2nd and 12 upcoming. Two receivers at the bottom of your screen. Caden Hawk, the receiver at the very bottom. Kreitz in the backfield. They fake it to Hawk. Jeck is wide open downfield, and he can't make the catch. He was in the breadbasket, and he dropped it. He may not have scored, but that would have been a big hitter. And a lot of the wind goes out of Hennessy's sails as Chisholm dodges another bullet. That is the 2nd time Hennessey has ran that play, and Chisholm has nearly given up a touchdown twice. That being said, it has proved to not get any yards by Hennessey due to their own fault, both on a sack and a drop there by Jack. 3rd and long now for Hennessey, and they need this to keep this drive going. Hand off to Kreitz on 3rd and long, and he's tackled him. No, he's not. That was a lineman who fell down, and he's near a 1st down. My apologies, as I got my numbers mixed up, and he makes it 4th down and short. 3 times this half, Hennessey has ran the ball on 3rd and 8+, and they've converted 2 out of 3 of them. The only one they didn't convert, they got 9 yards, and it's 4th and 1.
Look for a run.
Look for a hard count as well. And Hennessey's going to call a timeout to get in the right set. 5:34 left on the game clock here in the fourth quarter. And Hennessey is looking to put the nail in the coffin this drive. We're going to take a break with them. You're watching Chisholm football here on Squirtle TV.
And digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst.
Back here at Hennessey High School, the most pivotal play in the game if you're Chisholm. They trail 15-14. Hennessey has scored 15 unanswered. It is fourth down and a long one. Hennessey trying to put the nail in the coffin this drive. Kreitz in the backfield with Gonzalez. Quarterback dive. They have a first down, and he's falling forward for more. Give him 6 on 4th and 2, and they're still moving the pile. Slowly, and he finally falls down. Make it 12 yards on 4th down and 2, and Chisholm cannot stop this Eagle team this half. 3 straight drives. The first 2 are touchdowns. This one doesn't look like it has a stop in sight.
Gonzalez up slow.
Gonzalez's left arm, he's shaking it, trying to loosen it up. Likely took a helmet or 2 in the pile. Regardless, he's going to stay on and try and finish off this drive for his team. By the time they get this play off, the game clock will be under 5 minutes as it rolls to 5:07. First and 10 from the 29.
Play clock at 8, 7, 6, 5.
Snap at 2. They hand it off to Kreitz. He has a lot of room. The power back falls forward for 4. Make it 6, excuse me. Chisholm has yet to stop this team this entire half. The only times they've had negative plays was on penalties. Clock still rolling. Oh, it's going to be under 4:30. Chisholm needing to force a turnover of some sort. 4:25 on the game clock. Play clock rolling to 10 now. Hand off to Kreitz again. Bounces it outside, has some running room. There's a flag on the play in the area of a hold, though. 4:10 as the clock stops for the penalty.
It's one thing. Hennessey had a lot of penalties in the first.
They've only had 1 or 2 this half. That being said, this could be the most pivotal. Holding on the offense, it's going to be roughly 2nd and 15, I believe. That being said, Hennessey has been both willing to run the ball in long situations and successful at the same time. Likely to run down as much clock as they can before they attempt converting. 2nd and 14.
This half, Hennessey, 3 huge pass plays. But this drive, sticking to the run game, and it's working.
Gonzalez in the shotgun. Fake it to Kreitz. They get it to Caden. He gets popped. Caden Hawk on the good slant route. Give him about 9 or 10 yards there. 3rd and 4 upcoming, and they're back ahead of the chains. 3:30 left in the game. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion would make it a 9-point game and likely end it. That being said, Hennessey is 23 yards away from pay dirt. 3rd and 4. They've ran the same formation this entire drive. They now shift to the left side. Quarterback dive. Gonzalez is hit hard at the line of scrimmage by Luke Bellini. It's going to be 4th and short.
Beautiful defense there from Luke Bellini.
Clock rolls under 3 minutes, 2:55 and counting. Regardless if Chisholm gets a stop, they're still trailing by 1, and it's 4th and 4. 20 seconds on the play clock. It'll be near 2:30 by the time they get this one snapped. 4th down and short. Kreitz in the backfield with Gonzalez. Timeout, Hennessey. We're going to take a timeout with them on this pivotal 4th down. 2:35 left in regulation. Hennessey leading 15-14. You're watching Chisholm football on Squirtle TV.
At Dieselhorse Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorse works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorse Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorse get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Versatile Networks can handle all of your school or business technology and wiring needs. Expanding into a new building or office space? We would love to give you a free quote for your network wiring. Are your computers outdated? Are your servers slow? Is your network underperforming? Is your wireless network weak? Let Versatile Networks come in and assess the situation.
Back here at Hennessey High School, 4th and a short 4 yards upcoming for Hennessey. They have burned about 4 minutes off this clock en route to driving about 40 yards, trying to put the nail in the coffin on this Chisholm team. Stack receivers at the bottom of your screen, Kreitz and Gonzalez. They fake it to Kreitz, get it to Hawk, wide open, 1st down, Hennessey.
Down goes the ref.
Gutsy call there by Coach Hicks to pass it on 4th and short, and they convert. 2:27 left on the game clock. Hennessey's going to look to put the nail in the coffin here. Chisholm trying to hold on by a thread here. Hennessey has scored 15 unanswered since the beginning of the half. Chisholm nearly went up 21-0 before Luke Bellini fumbled into the end zone. Hennessey recovered, and they have yet to look back, scoring on both of their first offensive drives. This their third, proving to be dominant. Kreitz off left side, dragged down from behind by Ryan Riley. No gain. Timeout Chisholm trying to conserve the clock. Minute 54 left. And Gunnar, if you're Hennessey, what do you do here? You've proved to have the gutsy play calls and calling the pass plays and converting each time on the pivotal downs here close to the goal line. Do you keep it on the ground, or do you just go for the heart shot?
Well, Caden Hawk's been open on a slant route two times in a row, wide open, and that put him right in the end zone. The run game's working too. They can kind of do whatever they believe here.
Hennessey has had their way with the Chisholm defense all half. It is 2nd and 10, but it's from the 11, so they have a chance of converting a 1st down in this set. That being said, they'd much rather put it in the end zone. We'll see if they go for the aggressive play call and try and end the game early, or if they keep it on the ground and keep it safe. Chisholm looking to try and capitalize on any Eagle mistake there is. 2nd and 10. Give it to Kreitz. He fumbles it. It's still loose. Who gets on it? Just as I say, someone makes a mistake. The ball hits the turf. They say it is Eagle football still. It's going to be 3rd and 14 from the 15-yard line. Timeout Chisholm. Minute 37 left on the game clock. That is the last timeout for either team, both teams with none. Hennessey dodged a bullet. Now if you're Hennessey, 3rd and long, up by only 1, however, what do?
Pass the football.
That being said, no team has a timeout. A run here, as long as you keep it in bounds, could drain the clock all the way to 60 seconds, and then you try and convert on 4th.
Yeah.
Then you give Chisholm very little daylight to work with for a touchdown.
Yeah, you're right there, Brady. Run that football, run out a little bit more of the clock, and then try to hit the end zone, or at least get the 1st down.
Whether the ball goes out of bounds, incomplete, or if there's a penalty, the clock will run all the way to a minute after this play. They are in the same formation they've ran all drive. Wing to the high side, doubles to the bottom. Caden Hawk is at the bottom of your screen. They fake the toss. Gonzalez is going to run it himself, and he gets dragged down after a gain of 2. It's going to be 4th down and 12. The clock will run 37 seconds on the play clock, a minute 30 on the game clock. It will be under a minute before they have to hike this football.
They got to get it to the 1 or in the end zone, get a first down.
Down to 15 on the play clock, minute 10 and counting.
It's not over for Chisholm yet, but
the door is closing quickly on them. 4th down and 12 upcoming. 3 seconds on the play clock. They aren't going to get one off. They drain the clock all the way to 54 seconds. Coach Hicks looks to appear to have done that on purpose. 5 yards in the plus side of Chisholm. That being said, the ball is still nearly 80 yards, over 80 yards from the far end zone. Hennessey likely going to go end zone here. Any play that's down in regulation will stop the clock, or down in the field, excuse me. No deep safeties for Chisholm. Hawk in motion. Hand off to Kreitz instead. Power back, barreling up the field. Still up, and he gets down to the 10-yard line. And that is where the drive will end. Off of the clock, they got roughly 6 minutes in 55.5 yards. And Chisholm has 47 seconds to get within field goal range. Heston Daniels can kick the ball true. Will he be able to kick a field goal here, or will Chisholm even have a chance of scoring? Bryce Patton in the double set. Hennessey has 4 deep safeties. Quick screen to Luke Bellini. He's going to try and get out of bounds after getting positive yards. He won't get out of bounds, but the clock will stop for a first down. Quickly to the line goes Chisholm. 38 seconds. Chisholm needs to get to the line quickly. Chains move. 38 seconds. That play good for 11. Gets him to the 22. Still getting set. The game clock is yet to start. And it starts now. Quick screen now to Heston Daniels. Bounces outside, and he's drugged down in the field of play. Behind the line, the clock is going to run. 30 seconds and counting. The door closing for Chisholm exponentially. 20 seconds now. The 2 quick screens from Chisholm proving to do no good. 18 seconds when the ball is snapped. Throwing out to Luke Bellini. Will he get out of bounds? No, he will not, and it is, they say, good for a first down. 9 seconds left in the game, and they have 70 yards to go. Hennessey on their feet, trying to keep their team from a devastating loss as the clock resumes. Patton spikes it with 5 seconds left, and they need to go roughly 70 yards with 5 seconds. Unless there is a defensive penalty by Hennessey, this will be the last play of the football game. Chisholm trying to avoid an 0-3 start in district play. Empty backfield for Bryce Patton. Hennessey is loud. Patton looking to throw downfield. Rifles it downfield, looking for Wickert. Tipped incomplete. Hennessey wins 15-14 on the 14-point comeback, and Chisholm is beside themselves right now. Chisholm could not score for 2.5 quarters, and Hennessey scored on 2 of their, and they wasted enough of the clock. They only touched the ball 3 times on offense the entire half. Scored on 2 of them, wasted 6.5 minutes on the other one, and the game is over. The 81 Classic of 2020 proving to be a good one. Hennessey comes back to beat Chisholm for the first time in over 5 years. 15-14. My name is Brady Gray. Gordon Craig, Gunnar Nelson, Eric Gordon with me. That is all we have here from Hennessey High School. Eagles 15, Longhorns 14, and that'll be it. Thank you for tuning in. You've been watching Chisholm football here on Longhorn Sports.
And get you back up and running the way you should be. Call Versatile Networks today at 405-217-0267 or visit VersatileNetworks.com for more information.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
Score that perfect design at Touchdown Graphics just north of the curve in Pond Creek. They offer screen printing and embroidery on t-shirts, shorts, hoodies, and more. Show your spirit for your school, team, club, or special event with a custom design from Touchdown Graphics. Call 580-532-4579 or see them online at touchdowngraphics.com. Touchdown Graphics. It's good.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
When it comes to cellular service, why pay for data you don't use? Pioneer Cellular offers a variety of plans designed to give you the lowest prices on the data you and the others on your plan really need. That's why people all over are switching to Pioneer. Pioneer Cellular can save you money on your family plan, no matter how you define family. Do the math. Visit our website at gopioneer.com, call us at 800-641-27